ladies and gents, thanks for tuning into MrChoi.com.au. We've got a special guest, Chris Gilmour, 3 years in a row, hat trick, over $1 million, well over $1 million too. This guy's writing what officers, decent sized officers write. He writes by himself, so really privileged. Thank you for giving us your time.
That's alright, Mr. Choi.
It's not one of your YouTube videos where there's heaps of you doing that.
Yeah, no, not at all, man.
So there's going to be newbies watching. What advice can you give them? Someone just starting in real estate.
Yeah, there's a ton of advice. Probably don't get overwhelmed with everything that you're being told to do. Just probably the biggest thing is pick the 5 things that you like or that you're
interesting.
Yeah, and just get them into your system. Once you got those 5 things, then move on to the next 5. Probably the best thing that I can give you advice on though would be to be consistent.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Steinway spoke yesterday. He said you've got to have a consistent income first. You have to be consistent.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, so that's right on line. And how about established agents, people that have made it?
Again, it's being consistent. Like you hit a level, and then I think most agents slack off. You know, they think they're going to be at that level all the time. And like, you know, there was an agent in my area. He's at that level. He's gone. He's out of the industry.
Really?
Yeah. Because a little whippersnapper came in. I wanted it more. Yeah. They thought no.
There's always someone there, and by the time you know that they're there, it's not too late, but it's a lot harder.
That's it. So when you get to that level, you got to maintain that level. But I find real estate gets easier every year, and I think it takes at least 18 months to get established. Like you really. No,
that's quick.
Oh well, for most agents that have come into our business, we tell them you're not going to make any money for 18 months, unless you know heaps of people or there's
even there.
Well, it's just like listen to Eric, man. If you got it in here, you'll make it happen.
You only fail when you stop. You'll make it. Just keep going and go. And what do you think the number 1 quality is that's not consistency? That top sales consultant has? Honesty. You spoke about that.
Yeah, man. That's the main thing about my talk is it's just being real, being a genuine person, being true to yourself, being who you are, and just cut the bullshit.
Just be real.
Yeah.
Just before we started taking, I was saying that that's what I like about you. You're just real, and you can tell. And Eric Thomas was just talking about when you are who you are, that's when you get it.
Yeah.
So that's good. And so be honest, consistent. What should a number 1 sales consultant look for in a principal to work with? So that's what a principal should look for in a sales consultant: honesty, consistency. What should What should the sales consultant look for in a principal to work?
A leader. You want a leader, someone that's walk the talk. You know what I mean? Like yourself. If I was in Melbourne, there'd be one place I'd go. If I was in Adelaide, there'd be one place, and that'd be Phil Harris. You know what I mean? So if you're a great leader, you lead by example, and you do what you say. Again, being true to yourself. That's what an agent should be looking for in a principal.
Fantastic. And if you could meet, you've only been in the game for 5 years. So it's not really that long, but if you could meet Chris Gilmour 5 years ago, what would you tell yourself?
What would I tell myself? Work harder.
Work harder than you did?
Yeah, definitely work harder. But work smarter. Work smarter and probably take more time off. Don't sacrifice family and friends, loved ones. Because look, at the end of the day, you're not successful sharing it by yourself. Eric said the exact same thing. So taking someone along on that journey. At the end of the day, it's just a job. It's just what we do. I go home, I'm a dad, I'm a husband. That's my number 1. This just feeds the lifestyle.
Well, ladies and gents, that's Chris Gilmour. We're humbled, we're privileged, man. Appreciate it.
I love the name, man. Mr. Choi.